self-help. Welcome to Sit Mini English. I'm Neil, and today we're going to improve ourselves. Huh? How could we possibly get any better? I'm Ross, and yes, today's topic is self-help and the self-help industry. What do we mean by self-help? Well, it means trying to improve yourself psychologically, economically, in other ways without seeking efficacious help. For example, bookstores these days are full of titles which claim to boost your self-confidence, your wit, your love life, and your career. Yes, in just 7 days, there are clear demand for this kind of thing. The self-help industry is worth $10 billion in the US alone. That's a lot. That includes things like gym memberships, diet plans, and live coaching apps. Well, be looking at why, but first, the self-help industry has been around for a long time. With this well now, books were published first. A. How to win friends and influence people. B. Think and Grow Rich. C. The Law of Attractions. I could do wisdom taught here. I will go with the first one. How to win friends and influence people. Okay, well before we go further, let's take a trip inside a bookshop. It's Manchester to find out which sell-house books are selling well. Let's listen to Emma Masters, a manager at Waterstone Booksellers. What's popular now? At the moment, we're in the time of getting rid of things trend, but before that we saw coloring in, which became a hot thing. It's kind of dimling now because these sorts of trends come in and then they go. Like last year we saw hot, which is the 90s out of living well. Apparently, so we're taking from a search on sauce, on cultures. And so I think the trend I right now is about slowing down in your life. Emma says there are a couple of trends right now. A trend here means something new which is popular for a period of time. Yes, so she's mentioned tidy up and getting rid of things. Would you buy a book about tidy up? No. I'd be more likely to buy a book about it than actually tidy up. She also mentioned a current 10 about slowing down is our lives. I can agree with that. And previous trends include coloring in these books. Have black and white outline picture that you feel in which colors. I used to do that as a child. Very therapeutic. Therapeutic, making you feel more relaxed and less anxious. It's related to the word therapy. And two, the coloring in trends is the wingling is becoming weaker. The selling fever coloring in books. So trends come and go, but the industry is going from trends to trends. To go from trend to trends means to remain strong or get even stronger. Why? Dr. Jennifer White, a psychologist from Oxford University, believes that internet is a bit faster. We got used to searching for solutions online, and how this solution even include how to fix or improve our lives. And psychologist Caroline Beaton, writing on Forbes.com, said she believes that millennials are a big factor. How do we define the term millennials, also known as Generation X, are people born between the mid 1980s and early 2000s is a common term in the news, often because people born in this time in West are seen to have certain characteristics they sometimes try as lazy and obsessed with themselves, and why that's not necessarily true. Caroline Beaton says millennials and highly self-critical, they are aware of their own faults, which also means they are more likely to spend time on money on self-help. She says they spend twice as much as Generation X. Generation X refers to people born between the late 60s and around 1980s. And one more possible reason why the self-help industry is very resistant to recession. When the economy does badly, as we say it's goes into recession, people are perhaps even more likely to reach for self-help to improve their situation. So, there we are. Now, let's go back to another recession, the Great Recession of the 1930s in America. And to my question about which self-help books were published first, well, I said, hey, how to win friends and influence people. New. In fact, two of those books were published in the late 1930s, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, were first in 1936. It has since sold over 30 million copies. Think and Ground Rich by Napoleon Hill were published in 1937 and is believed to have sold over 100 million copies. That's a lot of self-help. Wow! Had you read either of them? I haven't read either of them, but perhaps I should. Well, before we rush home and improve ourselves, let's improve our vocabularies. Of course, today we had self-help, the activity of improving yourself physically, mentally, or in other ways, often through scores of books. There are lots of trends in the self-help industries, and we also see trends in fashion, in music, in popular culture, like the trend for men to go big. Are you talking about me? Anyway, I think the beer trend is the dwindling. It's getting smaller, less influential. Really, I throw my beer here, and it's very therapeutic. It makes me relax and feel good. Maybe you're right. What about your Netflix to go from trends to strength? You could say business is going from trends to strength. It is earning a lot of money. You could say a business is going from trends to trends. It is earning a lot of money. In this, and what about our term for young people? Millennial. Are you a millennial or not? didn't find the rabbits in there. I'm still a generation X, but I do like to think it started with that millennials do, which includes having lots of different social media accounts. Just like us do look up BBC Learning English on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And good luck with your self-improvement. Bye.